Strata property transactions can be confusing. Let's take a look at all the people you'll be dealing with when purchasing or selling a strata-titled property. My name is Dustin Miller and I'm a realtor with Sotheby's International Realty Canada here in Victoria, British Columbia. Strata-titled property begins with the owner-developer who hires the designer, build, and marketing team for the sale of strata lots and subsequently files the strata plan at Land Title Office. This is a pivotal time in the life of a strata project. This is essentially the birth of the strata. The developer is able to make large decisions such as the proportion of unit entitlements, parking designations, and can even make irreversible decisions like rental restrictions. The Land Title Office is where all the titles for all properties in British Columbia are kept. Next come all the people who purchase strata lots and together become the owners. They are responsible for all major decisions made by the Strata Corporation. Their power is expressed through votes at the annual general meeting or special general meetings. Some of the owners will be elected to Strata Council as representatives, and it is their job to govern the day-to-day operations of the Strata Corporation. The property manager is a licensed professional who acts as the agent for the Strata Council in dealing with the outside world. The property manager has a great deal of knowledge of the Strata Property Act and can really guide your Strata Council in the right direction. The Strata Corporation, from time to time, may hire an engineer if there is repair, maintenance, or contingency planning to be done. The engineer will provide engineering assessments and depreciation reports. Depreciation reports are now invaluable assets to buyers who want to look into the physical and financial assets of the Strata Corporation that they will be buying into. Strata corporations are mandated to conduct depreciation reports every few years. This ensures that owners are aware and can plan for upcoming maintenance issues or deficiencies within the Strata Corporation. Interested buyers often work with a realtor. This realtor will represent the buyer's best interest throughout the strata transaction. The buyer's realtor will then work with the listing realtor, who represents the seller's best interests throughout the strata transaction. Both the buying and selling realtors may consult with their managing brokers if they have any questions or concerns regarding the transaction. The buyer may go to a mortgage broker who will speak to different lenders on the buyer's behalf to obtain the best financing for that buyer and ensure that they will be approved for a mortgage that will cover the property at closing. It is prudent for a buyer to get a report from a building inspector. The building inspector will give his or her opinion on the structural soundness of the individual strata lot, as well as common property areas. The buyer may also enlist an insurance broker to arrange insurance papers for the property. While the Strata Corporation should already have insurance in place, it is always best practice for purchasers to obtain additional insurance for their individual strata lot for things like theft, fire, and water damage that may impact their unit but also neighboring strata lots. Finally, the lawyer will perform the conveyancing of title from the seller to the buyer. So you can see that strata-titled properties have a great deal of complexity to them and many stakeholders. You should ensure that your realtor keeps notes of what is happening throughout the process and who said what to who. There are many stakeholders involved, so it's really easy to get lost and communicate inaccurate information. I hope this video has made you more knowledgeable of all the people involved in strata-titled transactions and their role in the process. If you have additional questions or are considering buying or selling strata property in Victoria, British Columbia, you can give me a call at 778-678-9815 or check out my website www.dustin-miller.ca.